Hi there, interior design students. What I'm going to do is do a brief introduction to how to use this template and how to format things in PowerPoint. So I am directing you to open this PowerPoint, this presentation outline, and make a copy for yourself, and then use this format. It'll just make your life a little bit easier and make sure that you don't miss anything. If you want to change the background or anything like that, feel free, but it should follow this format. So the first slide you'll see talks about the narration of your presentation. So the expectation is that you're going to walk the audience through your room or walk your clients through the room. As you're presenting, you're going to need to record your voice, and I'll show you how to do that. So this is just an information slide. You're going to delete that slide before you submit your presentation. The next slide talks about client profile. Who is it? Giving a brief description. We don't want to put huge paragraphs on here. We want to be short, simple, complete. Challenges of this project. One of the criteria is that you identify some challenges. How is your design going to address the challenges or meet the challenges? This slide needs to stay as well. This is the before picture, the before floor plan. Then you're going to include your proposed floor plan. Now you can draw it out like I did on paper. You can use a computer program. What you'll notice, though, I have a misspelling. What you'll notice is that I want you to be sure that you're formatting each image that you use by putting a frame or a border. Look at the difference as we look at this slide, which image looks better and more intentional. It's this one. So how do you put that border around? You right-click it, and then you go to Style, and there's lots of different styles here. So go ahead and select the one that you feel matches what you're trying to do or matches your design concept. Feel free to use different ones for different things. As you notice, this one's a faded background and this one's a solid background. So as you're going through, now the bedroom area, you're going to include the samples pictures on the left. On the right, include short bullet points. What's the feeling you're going for? Why did you choose these items? And use that information while you're presenting. Some of the other things to make your presentation a little bit more easy to follow is, if you notice, if we start this presentation, I'm going to make my window a little bigger and go on to the next slide. Do you notice how each one of these bullet points comes in separately versus if you do, where these bullet points come in separately versus here? What you want to always do when you're putting a presentation together is introduce each bullet point individually. Don't just throw all the information up on the screen. Same thing with your images. You shouldn't just, bam, here's all of my images. Use the animations right here to create the effect to go in by bullets. So if you click animations, highlight that whatever it is you want to animate, and then you can choose from these different things. So you can choose split, you can choose wipe, all of that stuff. So we'll do that. Now, what it will show you, this has a 1 here. What that means is this will be displayed the second the slide pops up. Then you have to click, and then both of these things, everything in this box will come up when there's a 1 there. We don't want all the stuff to come up in the box. What's the point of animations? So what you need to then do is go up to options, and you're going to click by paragraph. So what that should do is allow, just moving slow, options by paragraph. My computer is slowing down. What it should do is give you a 1 and a 2 so that they'll build upon each other. And you do the same thing with pictures. You click on the picture, you do fade in, click on the, sorry about that. to animate pictures so that they don't all come in or just are there on the slide. You can click the animations. If you, again, you have options. If you want them to fly in, they can come from different directions, all sorts of things. So I hope this helps. As you're putting this slideshow together, again, images on the left and then brief bullet points explaining what you're doing on the right. Now, I did include different slides for different areas. If you need to add slides, go ahead. If you don't need 3 slides for the kitchen, go ahead and delete them. And then the last slide is basically you telling us why we should choose your design. Basically summarize it on one side and why should we choose it. How does it meet the needs of your clients? I hope this helps. I'm here for you anytime. Thanks.